Hello everyone. This video is a slideshow from my experience at the US National Championships. Now I know this is about 6 months late, and I accept that. Now, I thought about making one of these for Worlds last year, but unfortunately I had like 7 billion pictures. This year I have a lot less. So why am I doing it now? Because I took a picture of this sign and I was feeling it today. So this is a sign I saw in Pennsylvania on the way there, and it was just an interesting one that said no pets, pet area. The next picture here is of a sunrise over a state. This is like the sun rising as we're getting into New Jersey. We weren't there quite yet. That is a tunnel in Jersey. This is that one cake shop from that TV show Cake Boss, and that's where we had breakfast on the first day. And yeah, so this is the cupcake I had for breakfast. It was like $3.50, I think, somewhere around $3 or $4, and that's kind of a lot for a cupcake in my opinion. But it was like peanut butter and stuff. Those are some birds in Jersey by the Whole Foods where I got pizza. This is a tunnel coming out of the not train station, but the bus station. This is a New York Times building. This picture is kind of blurry, and I don't know why I added it in the video. This is like just out of the bus station. It's another one, just like facing the other direction. Lots of ads everywhere in New York City. That is the top of a building I thought looked very interesting. This is in Times Square now, and I don't know if the last one was, but this is, if I can direct your attention to the bottom of the screen, that is the 2014 ball drop thing. Doesn't look very big from the ground, but it's actually pretty big. And they're changing it now to 2015 because that's the next year. This is a wider angle shot of basically the same thing. These are Rubik's Cubes in the largest Toys R Us, I think, world's largest Toys R Us. It's like 3 or 4 levels. They got like circus rides inside. These are $15.50 US, which is more than the price. It's about the same price as an hour long is at most stores, but it's like $3 more than the price of an hour long at Cubes 4 Speed. This is some Lego creations at the Toys R Us store, the big one. That is a hat for the New York baseball team made out of Legos. It's a building that is Lego Hulk. This is Times Square again, but like just the opposite direction. Just a little bit facing down. On the right side you can see like the wall of the Toys R Us and the sign for it. When I'm not talking, it just means that I am skipping over pictures that I don't need to put in this video. So this is there's a bunch of these stores type that look like exactly the same as this all over New York, like in the Times Square area, and they just got tons of camera stuff in the windows, and it's all probably stolen. I don't actually know that. I'm just saying that it's probably not. I don't know. So this is another building. I don't know what that is. There's a crane on top of a building, like right in the center of the picture on this one. This is a very old building that's like textured. It's a tall building. More tall buildings. Pretty much all the buildings are tall. This, we can see some tall buildings and trees. This is the Artisans Gate to Central Park. That's the 850-acre park in the middle of New York City. Not necessarily in the middle, but pretty close. I did not take like any pictures in Central Park, even though I went there a couple times. So there's another crane on top of a building up there on the like middle right. And these buildings look kind of cool with the different sizes, I guess. There's the American flag. And there is another American's flag in Grand Central Station. Here you can see a wider angle shot of Grand Central Station and a even wider angle. We got some camera guys, a guy talking on his phone. Lots of stuff to see in doing this picture, so I'll just leave it up for a second. You can pause the video, just kind of look around. If you look directly in the center of the picture, I just noticed that there is like a giant Apple logo. So I don't know if there's like an Apple store in Grand Central Station, but I don't think so. But anyway, next I'm skipping over some pictures from a Broadway musical, Newsies. This is a curved building. It's got a mirror and it's curved, and you can actually see the flag that I had a picture of previously that's on top of the building. This is like a few blocks down and backwards from it, so it's like the other angle, but in the mirrored curved building, so it's cool. I like this shot. It's got a nice like continuation of the clouds and stuff. This is like the curved building, but the building next to it, I guess. I don't know. And another shot of the curved building. I like that building. This is more different size buildings with a American flag on the left-hand side. That's a closer shot of them. That is another different shot of them. Took more shots of these buildings than I did at Central Park, apparently. Fantastic. This is Trump Tower. I'm not really sure why I took a picture of this, but I did. We went inside. It was actually like pretty rich. This is a NBC Studios building, the Rockefeller, and then on the left or the right, you can see Radio City Music Hall. There's Radio City. I don't know why I took a picture of that either. I don't really know anything about it besides America's Got Talent, which can be seen in this picture. So you can tell that they had America's Got Talent coming on in the days to follow. This is a blurry picture of this angled building, which is cool. This is like the only picture I took of the Empire State Building, I think. It's the very top of the Empire State Building, and it was later in the day. So this is that big Macy's store where they do the Thanksgiving Day parade. Okay. This is later in the day at Times Square. Toshiba had to pay a ton of money to do that, I bet. This is like the only picture I took of the Today Show, and that's fine by me. I don't really care. This is some birds on a fountain. We were walking from Times Square, like past Times Square. We walked a few blocks to get there, and then we walked from there all the way to the 9/11 Memorial. And for those of you that don't know, that's like 6.5 miles. It was a really long walk. There's a no skateboarding sign, and thankfully I did not have my skateboard with me at the time, so I didn't have to, This is the big tower from the 9/11 Memorial. That is the Freedom Tower, I believe it's called. This is Walker Street. If you guys don't know, my mom's name is Walker, so I took a picture of that. This is actually one of my favorite shots from this gallery of pictures. This is the Freedom Tower, but it's got like a sun flare. I didn't even mean to do that. It just ended up being kind of cool. This is the 9/11 Memorial. I took 2 pictures here, I think. There's this one, and then this one, which is a closer up shot of the hole that, makes the water fall more. This is a picture of a fly at the 9/11 Memorial. This is the kind of bricks they have on the ground there, and in the center left of the screen, there's a fly. But I took this picture because there's a ginormous fly and then a little fly, like a tiny one. And they're like really close to each other. And then as I took the picture, one of them left. And I can't tell if this is the big one or the little one. This is probably the big one because that's a lot of detail you can see there. That is the Broadway show I went to see. It was not my choice, but it was decent enough. It was Newsies at the Nearlander. It was leaving like a week after that. This is Times Square from like a different angle. On the right is the police department with porta potties because they don't believe in inside bathrooms. It's a closer up shot of it with the earth in the background. That is the ABC Studios thingy where I was on TV there, like right behind, like where those red umbrellas are. That's where I was on TV. Good Morning America. This is another shot of the nice Toshiba advertisements with a bird. I think I was just taking a picture of the bird. There's a wide-angle shot. Times Square Studios. It's obviously the place where I was. It's like just on the ABC building, whatever. Good Morning America, that's the TV show I was on, so I was like, hey, I was on there, I should take a picture of it. Don't know why I took a picture of 7th Avenue and West 44th Street. This is just like where Times Square is. There's a lot going on. I mean, every picture here, you could pause the video and just look at stuff for a long time. Next, I'm picking through. I was in Jersey the night before Nationals and trying to get a good skyline shot of New York at night. And none of them really turned out. I might put a few on the screen, and they were all just terribly blurry. I could not figure out how to get a good shot. And then this one came. It was decent enough. I mean, that other building is in the way, and like on the Jersey side of the Hudson, and I didn't really like that. But Times Square is like in the middle left, where the red letters are on the top of the building, and then other stuff is there. This one's okay. And then we get to Nationals pictures. This is Justin Mallory's box of epicness, basically. The two primary cubes you see right under the white DIY are prototype Sanchis. One is one of the very first 3 prototypes, and then one is from the second batch of prototypes. There's a pink Lin Young right there, which is very rare. There's like 50 of them made. All the types of rare original plastics and first versions and prototypes in this box, and this is basically worth a lot of money. This is a picture of me. I've yet to find out who took this picture. I probably could have told you that day, guessing on who had my camera, but I don't remember. So that's a picture of me scratching my elbow. This is a picture of some blurry heads. Probably the same person took this one. I don't know what that is. This is a blurry picture of Nathaniel in the middle. That is Walker on the end of the table. Taking a picture of Walker. Another picture of me, the Laser Monkey. Actually took this one because I had one of those like professional 18 to 55, f 3.5, 5.6 or whatever. And you just wanted to use it because it was like the best lens you'd ever seen. This is Sammy in the middle, wishing he had more fantasy points than he does, but he doesn't. This is Matthias. He was across the way for finals, and it's actually Jay McNeil's camera right above his head. Eric Lineback to the right in the picture, to the left of Matthias. Matthias' left, our right. Eric Lineback appears to be taking a picture of something. Maybe I'm in his picture. I don't know. This is a picture of Brandon Michael. This is me and Nathaniel. This is Sam. It was like pictureception day. And this is me and Matthias, because he's a Viking. So this is Matthias, and that is that. This is the Beyond Rubik's Cube exhibit banner thing. I'm sure you've seen this a lot in other people's videos and such, so I'll move on. This picture, they wanted to take a group picture, so I offered they could use my camera, and then none of us knew what was going on here. And then if we switch to the next picture, you can see we actually knew where the camera was, and we didn't think it was on the ground. So then I found a rabbit, and that was basically the best moment of Nationals, when I saw that rabbit. Later on in the day, and by later on I mean 15 to 20 minutes, as I backtrack because I went over it. This is going to be a long edit project because I don't know how to make these type of videos. I hope you can somewhat tell what's going on. This is Jake Green wearing a yellow shirt, so someone should like donate him a green shirt, because I feel like that was. And if you'll pay attention to the 4x4, you can tell that it has a type of edge parity, which the 4x4 is right underneath the cubicle owner. But mostly I was just taking a picture of Christopher's microphone. So I think this is the view from my hotel room. I am not positive on that though. This is a cube dispenser. You push it and cubes come out. This picture is more view from hotel room, so I now can confirm that's what the last one was. And this is the view of New York City we had, and it's very strange the amount of difference like one angle can have. One angle you will be looking, that's the Freedom Tower right there, the tall building. And you can look at that and it looks like it's very, very close to the other buildings. And here it just looks like it's that building and then a few little ones. So that was very interesting. Kind of went for a drive. This was over close to the Liberty Science Center, just like a block away at the Liberty State Park. There is a wider angle shot of New York City. Way in the middle left of the screen you can see the Empire State Building. And we walked like 5 to 10 blocks past from that all the way over to the Freedom Tower. So that was a long walk. You can just kind of tell a little bit there, but it was long. There's some more pictures of New York. This is the Statue of Liberty. We never got to see it from the other side, so never got to see her face, but it's good. That is the Statue of Liberty in New York City. That is another shot of New York City. I'm not sure why I took so many from this type of angle. There's another one where you can see the Empire State Building better, and then the Freedom Tower, which we walked to. And so that was a long walk. There's some more pictures there. This is a bridge underneath New York City, pretty much. Okay. There's a helicopter in the sky, so I took a picture of the helicopter. There is another helicopter, probably the same one. I took a lot of pictures. There's the Statue of Liberty from like a mile down the road. This is one of those old train stations. I know I took video of the sign that explained about it, but I did not take a picture, but because like I couldn't fit it all in one picture with my Pro 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens, so I took video of it, and I don't remember. That's like broken stuff in front of New York City. This is more of the train station stuff. American flags. This picture was in honor of Colin Burns winning Nationals. So is this one, as well as this one. This picture kind of looks like those AT-AT walkers from Star Wars to me. Yeah, I mean they're obviously like not, but it would be cool if they were, like especially the 2 in from the left, so like the third one in, I mean from the right. It really looks like it's awesome. This is a tree. I took 3 pictures of this tree. For what reason, I don't remember. This is like where we parked under. That's a bad picture of it. This is another thing from a different Carlos bakery. That was the original one I showed you in the beginning of the video, and this came from, one of those other ones where they're just raking in the cash. This is a seagull just owning the ocean right now. This is the ocean. This is a dead crab on the ocean beach thing. This is Chick-fil-A. Surprisingly, I took the same amount of pictures of Chick-fil-A than I did at the ocean. Cool. So, this picture of the trees is from the Poconos in Pennsylvania, where we stayed. Not sure why it's so blurry. I took some better pictures, but I'm not sure where they ended up. This is a picture on the way home of rain on the window. Okay. This is another thing I got from Carlos Baker. This is at my house, though. This is a strawberry deliciousness thing. This is a picture from when I was on TV in New York City. That's the Good Morning America thing. You can find the video for that on my channel. I'll leave a link in the description. basically, there's more pictures of this. There's like some interesting ones, but to be honest, I have no idea where to find those. Those are pictures on my sister's camera. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, because I really do enjoy making videos for you guys. And this is one I actually like doing because it is, you know, it's good for the environment and stuff like that. So yeah, there's really nothing else for me to say, so I suppose this is the part of the video where I cut out now. Thank you all so very much for watching. Goodbye.